Good morning. How are you all? Good to have you here. Happy Tuesday. All cameras on. Yay. Tuesday, short week, guys. Preston, are you in your class? It's open.
I am.
Okay. Good morning. Good to have you here. Hope you're all well and healthy. Let's get started with announcements. Here we go.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me in the Be Kind Pledge. I pledge to be encouraging, be supportive, be positive, be hopeful, be honest, be considerate, be thankful, be responsible, be respectful, and to be a friend. We are the Pendergast Roadrunners, and our motto is every child, whatever it takes. That means every adult that's in your life is for you, and we will not leave you behind. Our school and district vision is empowering excellence and success. That means we are giving you the power to be excellent and to be successful in your life. Our school and district mission, the Pendergast Elementary School District, provides a quality education for all students so they can compete globally in their future endeavors and aspirations. This means that you can do whatever you want to do across the whole world when you're done with school. Just put your mind to it, think you can do it, and you can do it. It's hard work, but you can do it. Kindergarten, first and second graders, Capit lessons in. One successful lesson complete per day is the requirement here at Pendergast. This is going to make you an awesome reader. Remember, kindergarten, first and second graders, one Capit lesson per day minimum. Thank you so much. Just a friendly reminder to get your Lexia lessons in as well. Lexia is our reading program we do online, kinder through 8th grade. All students use Lexia. Power Up or Core 5. Make sure you're doing your. We have a handful of kids that are done, but maybe 3 or 4 only in the whole school. So if you're not done with it, you need to be doing those Lexia lessons to get you reading on grade level. Thank you so much. Just a reminder, our kitchen is actually closed temporarily, but we are still serving cold meals. So come on up between 10:30 and 12:30 or 6:30 to 7:45. Grab your cold meals. Unfortunately, it's a different staff as well temporarily. So they were giving out prizes for me. The prizes have been put on hold until everyone returns, but I promise we will announce when everything is back to normal. Thank you so much for your understanding. February is Black History Month or National African American History Month. It's our pleasure and honor to celebrate in February the contributions that African Americans have made to America and the world in their struggles for freedom and equality. I'm excited to see some of the cool things our students are learning about in the classrooms. Teachers, please share. I learned some interesting Black History Month information yesterday. Back in 1943, 43-year-old Selma Burke won a commission of fine arts to design the dime. She decided that a sculpture would be better than a picture. She wrote to the White House and won the chance to design the Franklin Delano Roosevelt sculpture that you now see on the American dime. So way to go, Selma Burke. Next time you look at a dime, just
I
know that
didn't
Selma
even
Burke
know
designed
that.
that picture of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Great accomplishment, and thank you so much, Selma Burke.
Wow.
Valentine's Day is coming up soon. Parents, just a reminder, there is no school February 12th or the 15th. We get a 4-day weekend, that Valentine's weekend for President's Day. So again, no
Yay.
school February the 12th, which is a Friday, and no school February the 15th, which is a
That is
Monday.
pretty
4-day
cool.
weekend that week. Parents, do you have a child that's going to be 5 before September 1st? We are now registering kindergartners for next year. Our Be Loved, Be Ready drive-through car event is happening February the 25th at Pendergast School between 5 and 6:30. We hope to see you up there. But in the meantime, you can go ahead and go register your kids now at the PLC across the street by Walgreens. Thanks so much. Brianna Heish, you are Alexia Superstar. Emma Olaquez, you are Alexia Superstar. Joshua Cisneros, you are Alexia Superstar. Damon Williams, you are Alexia Superstar. Omar Martinez Hidalgo, you are Alexia Superstar. Perla Ramirez, you are Alexia Superstar. I made a little mix-up yesterday in the announcement of our science fair winners for the grade levels. So let's try that again today. For 6th grade, 3rd place, Alyssa Del Mudo. Congratulations. We had a 4-way tie for 2nd place, Alejandra Martin. Congratulations. Zyra Hartman. Congratulations. Ashley Lopez. Congratulations. And Layla Baker. Congratulations. And 1st place for 6th grade, Jacqueline Pedregon. Congratulations, girls. You are all amazing. Our 7th grade winners in 3rd place, Giselle Gonzalez. Congratulations. 2nd place, Horacio Rivera. Nice job, Horacio. And 1st place for 7th grade, Alicia Villasenor. Congratulations. For 8th grade, our 3rd place winner, Sebastian Hernandez. Nice job, Sebastian. 2nd place for 8th grade is Italia Best. Congratulations, Italia. And our 1st place winner for 8th grade, Bianca Vasquez. Congratulations, Bianca. Good morning, Pendergast staff and students. Today is Tuesday, February the 9th, 2021. Happy Tuesday. We hope you had a wonderful Monday yesterday. Boy, the weather is getting so nice each and every day. Make sure you get outside, even just in your backyard, and getting some fresh air every day. It's super important to your health and to your mental well-being to get some sunshine and some fresh air each and every day, especially during the wintertime. When it's normally gloomy and cold and stuff, these days are awesome. So get outside, get some fresh air. In the meantime, thanks so much for getting up on Zoom with us this morning. I appreciate you getting up each and every morning with doing what's expected the very best you can. Remember, next week we have parent-teacher conferences, so we really want to make a good showing for our parents for that and really be able to tell them that we're doing awesome things. So get in Google Classroom, see what you're missing today. Get in Seesaw, see what you're missing. Do those assignments. A few folks are skating by, not much work. You are not passing. Make sure you're getting in there and getting your work done. So we can tell parents mid-quarter, here's how I'm doing, and I'm doing pretty well, Mom and Dad. Also, remember, this Friday, there's no school for a February holiday. And then Monday, there's no school for President's Day. So we got a 4-day weekend this week.
I hope you guys heard that. If you're not doing your work, no work, no passing.
If you go up for your meals this morning or this after 10:30 this morning, I'm pretty sure that you'll have some cafeteria folks there that are normal folks. Hopefully serving hot meals to you, but I'm trying to get verification so I can give you the
So
actual,
all those blank
information on
grades
that.
better get filled in this
Please do what's
weekend.
expected the very best you can. Get it capped. We have that average at 3 still. We really want to get our class averages to 4 teachers. Let's see what we can do to pump that up, because right now we're still averaging 3 lessons per week per class, which is not a bad average, but I really would like to see 4, and really that would super impress me and super impress all the folks at Captain as well. So I know you can do it. We have a few folks that are finishing Kappa completely. Let's see if that can be you next. And level up if you haven't leveled up from level 2 to level 3. I think we can all be at level 3 pretty soon. Let's do it. I challenge kindergarten, first and second graders to level up beyond the level they're currently at. That means you got to work a little bit harder, but you can do it. Imagine Math and Lexia, those are also super important for all grades. So make sure you're doing your lessons in Imagine and your lessons in Lexia. Those two programs are going to help you be successful during this virtual learning time. We're missing a lot of one-on-one time that we normally have you while we're at school. So those two programs are
No
really
worries. I know you'll do it.
Individualize what you get as a student to be exactly what you need. So everyone is working at a little different spot in those programs. That's what makes them so powerful. So get in there in Lexia, Core 5, Power Up, Imagine Math, do your assignments. I know you can do well. And again, Google Classroom Seesaw assignments are just as important, if not more so, because those come from your teacher.
True.
Saw some amazing things in classrooms again yesterday. Saw some great discussions about Ruby Bridges and Rosa Parks and those comparisons. Boy, kindergartners were really impressive yesterday when I was in their classrooms. So thanks, kindergartners, for being so super smart and super wonderful. And I appreciate you being students at Pendergast, because it was a pleasure to see you guys, and as it always is when I go in your rooms. You're having fun, but you're learning so much, and you're so smart. Other than that, boy, it is Tuesday. Make it a great Tuesday. The sun is peeking up now, starting to warm up already. Get some fresh air in your asynchronous times or after school today. Stay focused. Stay with that eye on the prize at the end of the quarter. You can do it. I'm proud of all of you. Work hard. Do what's expected the best you can, even when no one's watching, because we're always watching and checking on you, because we want to help you. Have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you in your classrooms today.
All right. That is so cool. All right. So Power Up is important. If you're not doing it, wowzers. And if you still have a bunch of missing assignments, you've got a 4-day weekend. I suggest you get it done. Okay? Because like he said, you plan on promoting, you can't have all those missing assignments. It's not gonna happen. All right, on to better, happier things. Let's go to our CNN. Oh, let's go to our slides first. These are on your Google, is in your Google Classroom. So you'll see them updated as we go to each day. Right now, we're going to do a different activity with our assignment from yesterday for CNN. Everybody was supposed to have written one of the articles, written about one of the articles, using the 5 W's and the H. Now we're going to put this listening skill into action, because we're going to talk to each other. If you wrote about the article or an article, you're going to talk to a partner and they're going to describe why you chose it. And you have to put your point of view versus their point of view onto your paper that you wrote, onto your, not paper, you know what I mean, onto your Google Docs. So under your writing, you're going to add 2 other people's point of view about the article. Okay? So first we're going to look at the CNN from yesterday one more time. Refresh your memories. Yep, this is the new one. We want the archived one. So listen to the, yesterday was the 8th, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna listen to the CNN. Remember your article, and then when this is over, you're gonna pull up your article. I'm gonna put you in breakout rooms with one person. You're going to discuss it. What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? What do you think was interesting? What did they think? What was their viewpoint? What article did they choose and why? Okay.
Miss, today's the 9th.
I know, this is from yesterday. We're talking about yesterday's article. Because you already wrote about it. At least you were supposed to have.
A new year is about to dawn in the Chinese calendar, but one thing we traditionally see in the world's most populated country is missing, and that's where we start the week on CNN 10. I'm Carl Azus.
Okay.
Every year we've
Hold
reported
on.
one thing we traditionally...
So yesterday we watched this CNN. Everybody watching it was supposed to have written their little paragraph about it. So you already have your information. We're just refreshing your memory so that you can have details about why you wrote that article. Okay? And then you're going to discuss it with 2 people. I'm going to put you in different breakout rooms twice so that you can discuss. You're trying to get other people's point of view of why they chose the articles they chose. Jimena, your camera needs to be on. Okay? So we're going to watch it, refresh your memory, and then we're going to go into breakout rooms to discuss. And you need to write the other person's point of view onto your paper. Put their name, the article that they wrote about, and 1 or 2 reasons why they wrote about it. What was their point of view for the article? Got it? All righty, here we go.
see in the world's most populated country is missing, and that's where we start the week on CNN 10. I'm Carl Azus. Every year we've reported on this. We've talked about how Lunar New Year, or Spring Festival, causes the world's largest human migration. For this holiday, there are more train travelers in China than there are people living in the United States. We're talking roughly 400 million rail passengers, and that doesn't count the tens of millions who travel by air or use other forms of transportation. But as the year 4719 begins on the Chinese calendar this Friday, not nearly as many people are crossing the country to see their families. Some are missing their only opportunity to do that for the year. And while the festival that usually lasts 15 days will still be celebrated by more than 1 billion people in China and other Asian countries, the Chinese government is encouraging and in some cases requiring people there to celebrate at home.
Strolling the aisles of a Shanghai grocery store, Vicky Wong is stocking up ahead of the most important holiday in China, the Chinese New Year, or Spring Festival.
I think I like this.
Traditionally, the holiday marks the largest mass migration of humans each year. In China, major cities empty out as hundreds of millions travel back to their home provinces. But last year's outbreak in Wuhan coincided with the start of the Chinese New Year and made for a perfect storm. Packed train stations like this one in Beijing, combined with a rapidly spreading virus. This year, the government urging, in some cases even ordering people not to travel.
Yogurt.
Wong is among the millions sacrificing precious time with family this holiday, following the government guidance to stay put.
We have to make a little bit of sacrifice for everyone to keep us safe.
Preston, are you in your class?
While China's touted its strict and seemingly effective containment efforts, recent cluster outbreaks have resulted in the government's travel restrictions. Already, in the first 3 days of the annual travel rush, passenger rail trips plummeted more than 70%. The normally packed train stations are now eerily empty. It seems many are following the government's suggestion to not travel. And some state-owned companies are even paying their employees a few $100s, encouraging them not to return to their hometown and instead to use the holiday time to explore the cities in which they live and work. But some are still determined to travel home.
I think the cost is too harsh.
By video chat, we spoke with 21-year-old Dan D. Not his real name, as he doesn't want to get in trouble for criticizing the government. He just wrapped up 21
Right?
days of quarantine, which included heavy surveillance right outside his front door,
Yeah.
all to travel home for the Chinese New Year, which he says is deeply personal for migrant workers.
The Spring Festival is the only chance and the most important chance for them to go home to stay with their family. That's why I think they need to go home.
Okay, this is good. It means travel safe and comes the good luck.
As for those who choose to stay, like Wang, they're still finding ways to celebrate.
对，哪个？这个吗？这个能做啥呀？
Asking her parents and sister over a video chat for their advice on cooking the Chinese New Year dinner, a meal she and millions of others will eat separated from loved ones, as China works to halt a decades-long tradition of mass migration so as to prevent a repeat of last year's rapid spread of the virus. David Culver, CNN, Shanghai.
10-second trivia. Super Bowl 49 holds the record for what achievement? Highest score, highest viewership, longest game, or closest score? With viewership estimates exceeding 114 million people, the Super Bowl held in 2015 was America's highest rated ever. Ratings have decreased somewhat since then, with 102 million people having watched last year's game. We don't yet have the final estimates on last night's Super Bowl, but we can tell you it was the least attended championship in NFL history, thanks to COVID. Of the almost 66,000 seats at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, only about 25,000 were made available to socially distanced people. If you thought there were more, you might have seen cardboard cutouts sitting in. It was a major drop from last year's Super Bowl attendance of more than 62,000 people, but Super Bowl 55 still capped a season in which the games went on despite the presence of a disease pandemic. And Dr. Sanjay Gupta wanted to find out how the NFL managed to keep coronavirus largely on the sidelines.
This is a sport defined by close contact, an environment ripe for transmission. There's other people who say it's absolutely ludicrous to even try this. What do you say to them?
I feel like it's the right thing to do to try to learn to live with this virus. I really do.
Dr. Alan Sills is the chief medical officer for the NFL. He was brought in as a neurosurgeon who thought he'd be dealing with concussions. And then the pandemic changed everything. I initially met up with him at the beginning of the season.
We just have to recognize we're dealing with an unpredictable pandemic, and so we'll have to adjust along the way.
On September 10th, the Kansas City Chiefs kicked off against the Houston Texans in the first game of the season. At the time, there were more than 6 million confirmed coronavirus cases in the United States. Now, right before the Super Bowl, how did things go?
I think that what we've tried to do at every step is to make the best and the safest decisions we can, and we've tried to evolve and learn along the way.
While cases around the country exploded, now at more than 26 million confirmed, the NFL was relatively untouched, with a positivity rate of 0.08%. So what worked for the NFL? And what can we all learn from it?
We had an outbreak in Tennessee, and when we went in and really dug into that and tried to understand how did transmission occur despite our protocols, that's when we began to realize it wasn't just 6 feet in 15 minutes.
Put simply, Dr. Sills said it wasn't the playing or the practices that were the largest concern, but these three things: eating, greeting, and meeting.
Meeting inside, even if you're more than 6 feet apart, if you're in a poorly ventilated room for a long period of time, if someone's positive, there can be transmission inside those rooms. Eating together, very high risk activity. You know, most people don't have a mask on when they're eating. And then the greeting part is just the social interactions outside the facilities. You know, when you interact in the community, if someone's positive and you go and get a haircut or you have a massage at your house.
How did the NFL know? They tested daily, and they contact traced and tracked the movements of more than 11,000 players and staff, even alerting them if they were too close to one another.
If we move closer together than 6 feet, you'll start to see it blinking red.
Now keep in mind, the CDC defines close contact like this: being within 6 feet of an infected person for a cumulative total of 15 minutes or more over a 24-hour period. But the league's data found transmission was occurring with less time and more distance. These are considerations for anyone, anywhere, to assess their risk. Ventilation. Are you indoors or outdoors? Are you in a car with the windows up Or are you in a large open stadium? The more air circulation, the
Drink
better.
your water, babe.
Masks. What kind of masks are being used, and do they fit correctly? And finally, time and distance. The longer and closer you are around someone, the increased risk for transmission.
If you're failing in 2 or more of those categories, that's what we consider a high-risk close contact. But I think the biggest thing we learned, universal masking works. It's the most effective strategy that we have.
How hard would it be to replicate what you were able to do at the NFL?
It wasn't the fact that we tested every single day. It wasn't the fact that everyone wore a fancy proximity tracking device everywhere they went. What prevented transmission was mask usage, avoiding in-person meetings, staying in the open air environments, not eating together, prompt symptom reporting, isolation of anybody that's exposed.
If it weren't for a security camera, only one person would have ever known this had happened, and that person is Joe Oriens. He's a custodian at Ohio's Liberty Benton Middle School. Last Thursday, he casually walked out to half court, tossed a shot backwards, drained it, threw up his arms for a moment, and went back to work. But the principal saw the video and tweeted it, and now the shot seen round the world has made Oriens a living legend. More like Orion's, because he's a star. Puns aside, when he was asked why he tried a half-court shot, Oriens responded he had just as good a chance to make that as a layup because he's not that good. We disagree. He proves you don't need to be a pro to be NBA amazing as well as a really good sport. Thank you for giving us a sporting chance to explain the news. Sir Robert Borden was the 8th Prime Minister of Canada. He's also the namesake of Sir Robert Borden High School. It is in Ottawa. Thank you for watching on YouTube. I'm Carl Azus for CNN 10.
All right. So you were supposed to, what's that? Super Bowl odds. You were supposed to have written your part about those are CNN activities, the CNN articles. If you did not, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can write it after. Just make sure that you took some notes about one, or you can remember one, and then you can talk to the other person. All right. Hang on. I got too many things happening here. And you can talk to the other person. Martin and Kimberly, Martin Martinez and Kimberly. Miss Overby has asked me to tell you again that you need to be coming to her class. It does count towards your grade, and you need to be there in the afternoons. Do you understand? I need to see your screens on and a thumbs up or something. Martin, turn your screen on. Kimberly, I need a thumbs up if you're there and listening. Tell me yes or no. Okay, thank you. Martin, do you understand? You need to be going to Miss Overby's.
Okay.
Okay, stop missing her class. Also, just FYI, just because you turn in, click the little button, submit button saying turn in assignment, if you have nothing attached, it's still a 0. So I suggest that you do the assignment because I do look and check. They do get scored. So if you want a grade, do the work. You're not passing without it. It will be a 0. Do the work. Just like you're going to do the work right now, I'm going to put you in breakout rooms 1-to-1, and you are to discuss the article. Write your partner's name down and write what they say about the article that they chose. Why did they choose it? Would you have chosen that article? Why did you not choose that article? You are doing this on the same document as yesterday. Same document as yesterday, okay? This is peer point of view. You have two peers you need to talk to. 2. 1, your camera should be on. 1, turn your camera on. Thank you, sir. All right, breakout rooms. Here we go. There are 21 of you. So 2s. No, we're gonna have one room of 3. We're gonna have All right, remember, write down who you're talking to, what their article was about, and what their point of view was, and why you did not choose that article. Unless you did, then compare your answers.
Can you say that again, please?
You're writing down your peer's name, who you talked to, what was the article they wrote about, what was their point of view of that article. Then you want to put why you chose or did not choose that article. Okay? 4 things. Peer's name, what article did they choose? What was their point of view? And why you did or did not choose that same article. Okay? Jose, what are you gonna do?
Compare hold on. I don't remember. You gotta tell your partner about the things that you wrote in your article.
Okay, that's part of it. Favi, what's another thing that you need to do?
You're supposed to
What? Can't hear you.
share what you wrote down.
Write what you wrote down?
Share.
Share what you wrote down. Good. Luciel, what else are you supposed to do?
Compare or
Well, you're talking about the articles, right?
yeah, because you say you have to remember one or write it down.
You have to write down why your partner chose the article that they chose. What was their point of view? Okay.
Okay.
Raphael, can you name what you're supposed to do?
So you're supposed to write down what like obviously your peer's name, what article they talked about, and their point of view, and then if you chose it, or like whether or not you chose the article, and explain why you chose that one or not.
Good. Okay. All right, here we go. Talking, the important thing is listening and speaking. Go to your breakout rooms. Go to your breakout rooms. Sergio, are you there? Trey? Why is it totally silent here? What are you guys supposed to be doing?
Sharing the articles and compare if we got the same one, or we write down what the others wrote.
Yeah, so you need to talk to each other, right?
Yes.
Who wants to start?
I wrote about the missing city, like the Festival of China.
Okay. Go ahead and tell them.
What I wrote?
Yeah, and why you wrote about them.
Why I wrote about it? I wrote about it because how the difficulties of being with families because of the virus.
Okay.
And how they're trying to get past through that, but they also have to listen to what the government says about trying to stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
And some people don't understand that, but they try to go through what the government says, like
Good.
not listening.
Mm-hmm. And did you find that? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. And I put how some people just do Zoom meetings so they can see how like their parents cook or stuff like that.
Nice, very nice. So Kimberly and Martin, you guys need to talk. Which articles did you choose? And Martin, your camera should be on.
Are we talking about like CNN 10?
Yeah.
I normally do it at the end of the day. That's when I like to do all my work.
Can't hear you. Turn your volume up.
I normally do them at the end of the day. That's when I do all my work.
You turned in a whole bunch of stuff yesterday.
Yeah, that was like missing. And I did
Missing assignments?
Yeah, that's what those were the CNN 10s.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I turned, but it was like like after school. That's normally when I do my work.
So you saw the articles today. Which one did you choose?
I don't know. Like I said, I do them like at the end of the day.
Yeah, but this was yesterday's.
Oh, we're talking about yesterday's?
Yeah.
I normally go with the first story.
So what was it about?
I forgot. Wait, let me check.
Kimberly, which one did you choose? Why not? You guys need to talk because that's part of the standard that we're working on. Alessandra, I need you to be honest with me. If they don't say anything, I need to know. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Hi.
Miss, what do we do now? Because we already went over the topic and why we chose the topic we did.
We're coming back so that way you can go to a different breakout room, okay?
The room right now?
No, not yet. Hang on.
Okay.
I need to check on one more group and then I will be with you, okay? I will have you guys coming back.
Okay.
I'll call you in just a minute. Did you guys talk?
No, she isn't really talking much.
The standard that you guys are working on are listening and speaking skills. You need to talk to each other. It's part of your grade. So share your stories. Come on, guys. We don't have time to waste. You did the article, right?
Yeah.
All you're
Yeah,
doing
I
is
have it
sharing
done.
it. Okay, so talk about the article. Why did you pick yours, Jacqueline?
I picked mine because it had the most details out of all of the articles.
Okay. So tell Luciel what it was and why you picked it, okay? And Luciel, do the same thing. I'm calling you back in about a minute. Share, you need to write down the other person's opinion. Talk. Talk. Did you guys talk to each other?
They were dead silent. I didn't know. They were dead silent. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, Chris.
Because I been late because my iPad died. So, and then it wasn't charging. So I had to like find a different charger and everything. And yeah. I don't know what to do. They weren't talking. So it's just.
Michaela only talks in chat when she does talk. So that's okay. I understand that. But Martin, you should be talking with Christian. Are you there?
Yeah.
So you picked an article, right?
Yeah.
So tell Christian about it.
Okay.
And then Christian, you chose an article, even though your iPad's dead, you can tell him about the one you chose, right?
Chose an article.
From CNN.
All I heard was you talk about was say that we had to get into our groups and everything. We had to start talking. I didn't know anything about article or anything.
The art. Were you there?
I joined like right when you were about to right when you said join the Zoom, join the breakout room.
Okay, were you there yesterday? Did you see the Zoom from yesterday?
No, my iPad was also dead yesterday.
Ugh, Christian. Okay. All right. We're coming back. All right. Go back to the big room. Okay.
You're muted.
Thank you, Jose. How many of you shared?
Me and my partner did.
You and Alex? Okay.
Me and Max shared ours.
Okay, good.
Me and Malachi also shared.
Luis and Malachi as well? All right. Good. The rest of you need to get used to doing this because next year, one of the things that they do in high school is they partner you up for projects and you have to present in front of the class. Right now, you don't have to look at each other just to talk. All you're doing is listening and speaking. You're not even looking at each other. You don't have to be on the screen to share your information. If you don't practice now, just like sports, if you don't practice sharing out, it's going to be more difficult for you next year. And your teachers aren't going to make excuses or give you excuses and let you go get away with it. You need to practice to make it a permanent thing that you can do next year. Good, Jimena. You and Jose shared. Excellent. So out of 20 people, I'm hearing that only 6 of you shared, or 8 of you. That's not good. You have to practice to make it permanent. I'm going to send you one more time because you need to practice. Did you share, Maria and Fabiola? Good. This is a different person because you have to have 2 people's opinions on those articles. Okay, so here we go. I'm moving you around so that you talk to someone else. Interesting, we're missing some people. Yep, we have people who left. Not good. All right, those of you that are still here need to go share, okay? I'll put you in room 8. Here we go. You have 5 minutes. Why are you guys not in a room?
We didn't get sent one.
What? You're supposed to be in room 1. All right. Yeah, you're supposed to be in room 1. It's already assigned. All right, you 3 talk right here. Start the conversation.
Who wants to go first?
I'm still working on mine.
You have to share what you know. Bobby, you can go first.
Okay. It said this year was the least people at the Super Bowl due to the pandemic. On September 10th, Kansas hit Texas, and the biggest thing was for COVID was eating, meeting, reading with other people. It could spread the virus. The NFL players got tested every day to make sure they don't have COVID. They have a detected device that links red to let them know if they're less than 6 feet apart, and so on.
And why did you choose that article?
Because the devices seem interesting.
Okay, she shared. You guys need to be asking her questions or sharing yours.
I'm finished with mine already.
Can't hear you, Maria.
I'm finished with mine.
You're not finished with yours. How did you guys share before? You talked with Fabi before.
No, I said I'm finished with mine.
Oh, you are finished with yours. Go ahead and share.
Okay. What is the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl is an annual championship game of the National Football League, NFL. When did the Super Bowl first start? January 15, 1976. Where did the Super Bowl originate? Los Angeles. Why did the Super Bowl start? The game was created as part of the 1966 merger agreement between the NFL and its rival, the American Football League, AFL. It was agreed that the two champion teams would begin playing in an annual AFL NFL World Championship game until the merger was completed in 1970. How was the Super Bowl different than the previous one? This year's Super Bowl was low on people because of COVID.
So questions you have for her?
Why did you choose the article?
I chose that article because it was a little easier and more interesting than the other ones.
Okay. We got a lot of work to do. Nice sharing, ladies. You did okay. Now you need to make sure you write that information up that your partner shared.
Amen.
Hi, welcome back. Okay. All right. How did it go the second time around?
Yeah, we me, UCL, and Raphael got each other's thing down.
Okay, good. All right. So it wasn't too difficult for you. And the rest of you?
Me, Alex got both of all down.
Okay. I want you to take just a minute and all of you write down your partner's thoughts so that you have it on the paper. You've got 2 minutes to write what you know from your two partners, at least two people. 2 minutes.
Wait, 2 minutes for what?
To write down your partner's information so that you don't forget it.
Oh yeah, we already wrote ours down. So
You guys wrote yours down?
Yeah, we talked about our topic and then we wrote it down. We all got the Lunar New Year. It was hilarious when we found it.
yeah.
That's good. And you came from it from different opinions, right? Different points of view. Did you see it different from your partner? Or were they the same thoughts?
We all talked about how people couldn't go see their families and how the event has so many people involved in it.
Yeah, that's true. That it is a huge, huge thing.
There's millions of people who celebrate the Lunar New Year.
There are. The story that we did last year talked about that lunar celebration. It's pretty huge. Really important to the Chinese people. All right, we're gonna go to our Nearpod. We may not have time to finish it, but we're gonna try. And just FYI, we're gonna keep practicing this. Everybody's gotta get better at it. Okay, preparing you for next year. All right, here's your link. It's in your Google Classroom as well. Preston, did you finish your work? Preston. Here's your link.
Miss, is this like the one we did yesterday?
Yeah, it's similar. It's not the same one, but it's similar. Still participles. It's just a different, these are different. All right. So sign in. All right, here we go. Irregular past participles. Yesterday we talked about participles. They are verbs that are written with either ed or ing, depending on if they're regular verbs or if they are progressive participles. So you need to recognize what they are in a sentence in order to be able to make changes to them. The irregular verbs that are participles, they tend to change their spelling. So that's why we're going over this, to remind you that if it's a verb that has the spelling that changes in certain sentences, that means it's an irregular verb. So let's go through this. Let's see what we know. What do you already know about using verbs in the past participle form? We talked about that yesterday. Usually we write has or have before verbs and add ed to the end of the verb to put them in past participle form. You are going to try putting verbs in the past participle form on the next few slides. If you're not sure, try your best, okay? That's all we're asking. Participate. Here we go. Complete the following sentence with the past participle of the verb stay. Remember, auxiliary verb, participle. We blank blank at my cousin's house before. How do you change that stay? What's the auxiliary verb that goes in front of it? Excellent, Victor. I forgot I need to hide your names. Remember, when you're doing these, they always have an auxiliary verb in front of it, and these are past tense participles. Yes, yes, you may. Yeah, I see a few that are correct. All right. Oh, you made this a contraction. Good. So it should be we have stayed at my cousin's house before, or we've stayed at my cousin's house before. Those are the correct answers. All right. Nice job, guys. Moving on. Next, complete the following sentence with the past participle of the verb reach. Remember, you're using have or has as the auxiliary verb. Have or has as the auxiliary verb. He blank blank the top of the mountain 5 times already. What did he do? Auxiliary verb, participle. You're welcome. Not had. Have or has. Have or has. Good. Should it be have? Have is usually for plural. He is only one. We're looking at 2 words. You have to write the sentence, okay? The whole sentence, not just the word, because you need 2 words inside the sentence. Come on, guys, you can do this. All right, we're looking for he has reached. He has reached the top of the mountain 5 times already. Thank you to whoever wrote the complete sentence. Excellent work. Next, complete the following sentence with the past participle of the verb pass. Have or has, Past tense form of pass. Every car on this highway. Have or has. Past tense form of pass. Every car on this highway. Yes. Excellent. Oh, not passive. Was is in the passive voice. One word answers do not work. They don't get you your points. Write the sentence. Most of you have it. Good. Excellent. So you should have, I have passed every car on this highway. Have passed. Excellent. Let's dive in. Okay, today you're going to learn about irregular past participles. Learning how to use different verb tenses will make us better readers and writers. Get ready to practice together. Regular verbs, usually when we are talking about things that happen before, we add D or ED to the end of regular verbs to make them past tense. For example, they return from their trip. Past participle, they have returned from their trip. Okay? So you add the ED and you put the auxiliary verb in front. Irregular past participles, some irregular verbs with some verbs it is not correct to add ED to make them past participles. We have to learn the past participle form of irregular verbs. For example, I am a soccer player is the present tense. Past participle, I have been a soccer player. So now you're using two auxiliary verbs, the have and the to be form of been. Let's practice. On the next slide, have a go at matching the present tense verbs with their irregular past participle form. Okay, you get to draw it.
Miss, what are we doing here?
You are, it says to draw the image. Do you see anything?
No, it doesn't show any anything.
It just says like be, has, eaten, lose, have gone. It's like a bunch of words, and I'm pretty sure you have
Yeah,
to
are we
like
supposed to like match
connect
them
them.
up or something?
Yeah, it's set to, oh, I think you're supposed to draw a line. Yeah, have a go at matching the present tense verbs with their irregular past participle form. Let me look at it because we're matching it. Somebody's doing it. Good job. For example, eat, the past participle is has eaten. So draw a line from eat to has eaten. Okay. Lose, draw a line to has lost. Got it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I missed one. I forgot to match one of them.
Uh-oh. That's okay. You got all the rest, right?
Yeah.
Come on, you guys can do this. Malachi, are you okay?
I finished it, but I didn't submit it.
Oh, okay. Are you submitting now?
I should have submitted.
Okay. I have one person left. Or two people. Martin Martinez, are you doing this?
I'm done.
You're done. Did you submit it?
Yeah, I submitted it.
Because it says it's still waiting for you to draw. Did you log back in?
I'm logged in.
That is weird.
Did you refresh it?
Yeah. Hold up.
Oh, because it doesn't show. Hold on, let me refresh mine. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Oh, darn it. Yeah, it still shows yours is not there. How weird. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're there twice. That's why. All righty, moving on. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Complete the following sentence by writing the verb in parentheses in the past participle form. I eat 3 times a day.
Miss, is the word for this was or were or something like that?
Have or has. Have or has. Not past participle, that's past tense. It's the words that we just matched to each other. Good, I see a couple of correct answers. Nice job. Have or has with the past participle, not past tense, past participle form of eat. Couple more. All right, so you should have written, I have eaten 3 times today. I have eaten 3 times a day, because you're looking for that past participle where the end of the word changes or the spelling completely changes, not the past tense form, okay? So that's good. I have eaten. Complete the following sentence by writing the verb in parentheses in the past participle form. She become or a very good writer. She become a very good writer. What would that be? Remember, you're using has or have as the auxiliary verb in front. not was, and you have to have 2 words there. Very good. That one's perfect. Good. Keep going. You guys are getting good at this. Nice. You're using the correct auxiliary verb and you are using the correct past participle. Nice. She has become a very good writer. That's the correct participle. That's the correct auxiliary verb. Excellent. Next. Complete the following sentence by writing the verb in parentheses in the past participle form. We lost most of our games this year. Has or have, and then the past participle of loss. Super. Good job. Keep going. Good job. You're using the correct auxiliary verb with the correct past participle. Excellent. Keep going. Excellent. Okay, you guys have got that one. Oh my gosh, pat yourselves on the back. Let's give this a try. Here's your sentence. Rewrite it the correct way. Abe has said all that he wants to say. Abe has said all that he wants to say. Write the correct participle, past participle. Preston. Super job, you're getting the hang of this. Woo! Makes me excited when I see it's right. Nice job. Look at you guys. Most of it's right. Has and said are the correct words. Excellent. Next. Rewrite the sentence. They have taked me to the fair every year. What is the past participle of take? Write the sentence. They have took me to the fair every year. Think about that. Is that right? They have taken me to the fair every year. Preston, sit up. Excellent. Most of you got it absolutely perfect. Good job. What are you doing? All right, time to correct. Here we go. Last little bit, and then we just have to finish it.
What does bead mean?
That needs to be changed. She had bead in culinary school. What should that be? It's a
okay.
Okay.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, they're putting it in the past participle, but that's not the right way to put it.
Do you hear me, I think? Okay. Okay.
Here, Preston. What? Do you need me to read this out loud, anybody?
I got them all right.
Woohoo! Way to go, Jose!
I got 5 out of 7.
You got how many out of?
5 out of 7.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good. It's not a miracle, Alessandra. You're doing great. You're learning it. See, Power Up does work. We've been working on these. All right, here we go. I'm going to say the words and somebody give me the correct answer. Scott had.
Ben.
Good. In culinary school for 2 years before opening his first restaurant. At first, only a few people visited the restaurant. However, all hope wasn't
lost.
Scott kept cooking and has since become good. Sorry, I almost gave it away. A popular chef in his hometown. Those who have
Eden.
eaten at his restaurant come back again and again. Some are local diners, while others have
gone.
Hey, see, I got this one wrong because I didn't uppercase the G.
Oh, very cool. While
So
others
it's uppercase G, gone.
uppercase G. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got wrong. I didn't get it.
Wait, I got it right, and I didn't uppercase it.
Oh wait, no, it's lowercase, I guess. But I put gone, and then it says I got it wrong.
Did you spell it wrong?
Good.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Let's
Yeah,
Did
I
you
spelled
spell it
it
wrong?
right. No, I didn't spell it wrong. I spelled it like that, but I got it wrong.
Okay, let's see what happens.
I got 6 out of 7, but I'm pretty sure that's the one I messed up on.
Yeah, I got 6 out of 7.
I think it's supposed to have gone to great distances, right? While others have gone to great distances to try Scott's food. What did you put, Jose?
Grilled.
No, for this one up here.
I just put gone.
Just gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't sound right, but we'll leave it as gone. The grilled chicken in the wrap is cooked to perfection, and the seasoning adds a great amount of spice. Let's see, the wrap alone has
Made.
a name for Scott and his newfound success. All 7 are correct. Very good. That still doesn't make sense. While others have gone great distances. Okay. I see what they did. All right. Never mind. It's all good. Huh?
I got 2 wrong because I didn't capitalize the B.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if it's in the middle of the sentence, it shouldn't be capitalized. If it's not a proper noun, that's weird. Okay. I'll look at it when I go through, okay?
Just saying, but it's 9:42.
I know that took a little bit longer, but you guys did awesome. Thank you. All right. Once you write your answer, you are free to go. Thank you for participating and earning your points. Great job, ladies and gentlemen.
See you at specials.
Okay, see you at specials.
All right, bye, Miss. See you at specials.
All right, bye-bye. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Luciel, Raphael, you okay? Guys. Okay.